Killer must have wanted something.
What do you mean?
You want a guy dead, and you've got his address. You just go over there and take him out. Easy peasy. Why write fake letters beforehand for weeks? Killer must have wanted something from him.
I am telling you, you just keep interrupting me.
I ain't interrupting you. I just want to know what the words were exactly.
What's going on?
You just getting here now?
Mary Jo got an anonymous call on the case. Franks is making her repeat it exactly.
It was a man who called. He had a small, quiet voice, and he said, Greg Piccolo did some bad deeds.
Come on, Mary Jo. Use the word deeds.
I mean, if he's going for drama, it makes sense.
He said deeds. And then he said, check out where he worked. Maybe not those exact words, but that was the gist of it, all right? Can I go about my life now?
I love it. All right. Drama, intrigue, it has it all. That was a clip from the all-new CBS series NCIS Origins. It follows a young Leroy Jethro Gibbs in 1991, years prior to all the events of NCIS.
We are so thrilled to tell fans that CBS has given the show full season orders, which means in addition to the 13 episodes that were originally ordered for season 1 of the prequel series, it was going to have an additional 5 episodes.
Yes, congratulations, guys. Joining us now are 2 of the stars, Mariel Molino and Kyle Schmid. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
We're so good. Mariel, I have to start with you. I signed up for classes at HB Studios in New York City, but I was so afraid to go in that I dropped out of the class, and I never went. And
No! You gotta
yes.
go back.
I gotta go back. And you studied there, right?
I did. I studied there. That's so awesome. You did your research. I love that. Well,
Yeah.
you're going to have to go to New York and just take a couple of classes.
I think I'm gonna have to.
And Kyle, we're so happy to have you with us as well. Let's talk a little bit about the show. For those who have not seen it, I know that you can go back and you can watch some of the early ones. They're still streaming on Paramount Plus. But talk about NCIS Origins and what's the story before the story?
NCIS Origins is still streaming on Paramount Plus. We're 6 episodes in. The 6th episode airs tonight at 10 p.m. on CBS. It is the origin story of Leroy Jethro Gibbs when he joins NIS shortly after experiencing trauma of losing his family while overseas with the military. He comes home and is welcomed and has the opportunity to join NIS, where he meets our ragtag group of misfits, Lala Dominguez, Randy Randolph, Mike Franks, and
Mary Jo, Vera.
Mary Jo, and yes, and everybody else. And we see how he adapts to a second shot at a life when Mike Franks asks him to join NIS.
Wow. Mariel, you said this was is a tough role to play. You grew up next to a base, is that right?
I did. I grew up next to the Naval Amphibious Base in Coronado. And I've never played a tougher character than Lala Dominguez. Just to get to embody a Marine, the discipline, the preparation, just how strong-minded they are, and to have done this as a woman during the 80s when she would have enlisted has been just incredible to try and peel back and create. And I've been lucky enough to talk to some Marines that enlisted at that time as well. Also an NIS agent that would have been there in the 90s at Camp Pendleton. And times were different. We're coming a long way. That's all I gotta say.
Amazing. And then I just want to talk about the mustache, okay? Kyle, can we talk about the mustache? Because I know it's on TV, but there's a purpose in real life behind the mustache you are growing, and it's raising a lot of money for Men's Health.
My mustache, I'm advocating for men's mental health in November with Gillette and the Movember company. It's really just to raise awareness. The fact that it's okay not to be okay. I think the stigma around talking about men's mental health, like the simplicity of asking somebody, how are you? And living in that surface conversation where you really never get a real answer. I think it's important to normalize, the deeper conversations, whether they're with your spouse, whether they're with your friends having a beer or grabbing a cup of coffee, being there for one another and realizing that, the feelings that you're feeling, whether you think you're alone or you're feeling underwater, you might be depressed, chances are you're not alone. Chances are your neighbor, a friend, a loved one, they've all been through it or they're going through it as well. We're all just doing our best to stay strong and kind of get to the next day. And chances are there's somebody very close to you that feels the same way. So let's talk about it.
Well, we can't thank you enough for both of you, Mariel and Kyle, for being on the show. We wish you much continued success with NCIS Origins, which is right here Monday nights at 10 p.m. on CBS. Thank you so much, guys. We so appreciate your time.
Thank you. See you at HB.
Yeah, see you at HB. I'll look you up.
Thanks, guys.